Have you ever pondered the deep wisdom behind the phrase, as above, so below? It's a phrase that's often used, but seldom understood. Keep watching to uncover the hidden meaning behind this ancient principle, a truth that most people overlook, but one that can completely change your perspective on reality. What if I told you that the phrase, as above, so below, is more than just a spiritual concept? What if this ancient saying has a deeper meaning that connects everything in the universe, from the grand cosmic scale to the smallest moments in your daily life? This idea is rooted in the principle of correspondence, an ancient concept that suggests that everything in the universe is interconnected and mirrors itself across different realms. From the stars in the sky to the deepest parts of your mind, the macrocosm reflects the microcosm, and vice versa. This powerful principle reveals a profound interconnectedness between all things in the universe. It suggests that patterns, dynamics, and phenomena that we observe in one realm are mirrored in another. For example, the way celestial bodies move in the cosmos can be seen as analogous to how particles and atoms behave at the quantum level. When we say, as above, so below, we are acknowledging that the patterns in the macrocosmic world, the universe at large, are reflected in the microcosmic world, our own individual experience. It's a kind of universal harmony that binds all existence together. The more you explore this, the more you'll realize how everything in your life can be seen as part of this pattern. For instance, the way you think and feel directly impacts the events that unfold around you. The universe, it seems, reflects your internal state through the events and circumstances in your life, following the principles of cause and effect, much like the way the stars move in the vast universe. This interconnectedness is not just philosophical, but finds its way into modern understanding as well, influencing everything from psychology to quantum physics. Something inside you is awakening, and you know it. Like and subscribe to continue receiving insights that will strengthen this journey. Your subscription allows us to continue bringing this energy to more people. If you feel ready for the transformation, comment, "I am the light of my path." Today, this timeless principle still resonates in fields like psychology, where it's used to explain the connection between our internal states and the external world. Concepts like synchronicity, developed by Carl Jung, show how events outside ourselves can mirror our thoughts, emotions, and desires, reinforcing the idea that what happens inside us often reflects what occurs outside. Across various spiritual traditions, there's a shared understanding of the unity of all existence. These traditions emphasize the deep interconnectedness of all living beings, urging us to recognize how every part of the universe is intricately linked. Practices such as meditation, prayer, and contemplation are designed to deepen our awareness of this connection, helping us foster a sense of harmony with the cosmos and everything within it. At the core of this understanding lies the principle of polarity, which is closely related to the concept of correspondence. What if opposites aren't truly opposites at all? Instead, what if they are complementary forces that rely on each other for existence? The principle of polarity invites us to consider that light cannot exist without darkness, joy cannot exist without sorrow, and love cannot exist without fear. These aren't just opposing forces, but two sides of the same coin, interconnected and interdependent. Embracing this principle challenges us to move beyond dualistic thinking, where we often separate things into strict categories of good or bad, right or wrong. The universe, however, works in interdependence, and we must recognize that opposites exist to complete each other. For instance, we cannot fully appreciate heat without understanding cold, just as we cannot understand happiness without pain. These contrasting experiences define each other by their relationship to one another. It's this very tension between opposites that creates the rich complexity of our reality. The principle of polarity helps us see that each end of the spectrum is not only necessary, but essential to the whole. By embracing this, we move toward a more holistic perspective of life, which enables us to navigate the world with greater balance and understanding. At the heart of correspondence lies the understanding that all life forms, whether microorganisms or celestial bodies, are connected in an intricate web of existence. This web transcends the boundaries of individual life, extending across the entire cosmos. Imagine a spider's web, where each strand is connected to every other strand, forming a resilient and complex structure. Similarly, we are part of an interconnected tapestry of life. Every living being plays a role in this web, whether through the exchange of nutrients between plants and animals, or the gravitational pull between planets. When we truly grasp this interconnectedness, we begin to see ourselves not as isolated entities, but as integral parts of a larger whole. Every thought we think and every action we take sends out ripples that influence the greater network of life. This realization fosters a profound sense of respect for all living beings, reminding us that we are not separate from nature. We are part of it. The principle of correspondence offers us profound insights into the interconnectedness of reality. Yet it also brings with it challenges, including misconceptions about its true meaning. Understanding and navigating the challenges that come with applying the principles of correspondence in our lives is crucial for their effective use. One of the most common misunderstandings about correspondence is the tendency to reduce it to a simple version of the law of attraction or passive manifestation. While both concepts may share some similarities, correspondence goes much deeper, exploring the interconnectedness of all things. It acknowledges the complex web of relationships that shape not only our individual experiences, but also the universe as a whole. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that simply wishing for something is enough to make it manifest. But without an understanding of the deeper underlying patterns and dynamics that govern reality, this approach often leads to disappointment and frustration. Manifestation is not just about asking for something to happen, it's about understanding how the energy you emit corresponds with the universe's natural flow. Without this understanding, the law of attraction can become a passive expectation rather than an active engagement with the world around you. Are you feeling the energy of this content and know that you are ready for the transformation? Like the video and subscribe. Your subscription is a confirmation that you are embracing your true path. Another hurdle we face is overcoming our own biases and limitations. In a world dominated by materialism and individualism, it can be difficult to shift our mindset toward the idea that everything is interconnected. Patience, openness, and a willingness to challenge preconceived beliefs are essential if we want to truly embrace the principles of correspondence. It's not always easy to step away from the dominant narratives of separation and self-interest, but doing so opens the door to a much richer understanding of how we fit into the broader tapestry of life. The beauty of understanding correspondence is that it can serve as a powerful tool for personal growth and self-transformation. By recognizing how the interconnectedness of all things influences our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can consciously align ourselves with the universe's flow. This alignment allows us to manifest our desires and realize our potential in a way that feels both natural and in harmony with the greater whole. One way to apply correspondence to personal growth is by becoming more attuned to the patterns and synchronicities in our lives. Have you ever noticed certain symbols or recurring events that seem to echo your internal state or desires? These can be clues pointing to deeper subconscious patterns that are shaping your reality. Journaling and reflection are effective tools for identifying these patterns, offering insights into our subconscious mind and helping us understand how these influences are guiding us. Additionally, practices like meditation and visualization can further enhance our ability to harmonize our internal states with our external desires. Meditation allows us to clear mental clutter and tune into the deeper rhythms of the universe, while visualization helps us align our emotions with our goals, making it easier to manifest them. When we visualize our desires as already accomplished, we are tapping into the energies that correspond with those outcomes, facilitating their actualization. Finally, the principle of correspondence also illuminates the dynamics of interpersonal relationships. Just as it reveals the interconnectedness of all things in the universe, it sheds light on how we relate to one another. Applying this principle in our relationships encourages us to practice empathy, compassion, and self-reflection, all of which can lead to deeper connections and a greater sense of mutual understanding. By aligning our actions and intentions with the patterns of harmony in the universe, we can create more meaningful and fulfilling interactions with others. When we truly understand the interconnectedness of all beings, we begin to see that our thoughts, emotions, and experiences are not isolated, but are deeply connected to those of others. Have you ever felt a profound connection with someone, as if their struggles or joys resonated with you on a deeper level? This is the power of understanding correspondence in our relationships. It helps us develop empathy, allowing us to deeply understand the experiences of others and connect on a more profound level. Effective communication is one of the most important ways to apply the principle of correspondence in relationships. Listening without judgment, without interrupting, creates space for understanding to flourish. Have you ever felt truly heard by someone? When we listen empathically, we attune ourselves to the needs, feelings, and perspectives of others. This kind of active listening fosters trust and mutual respect, creating deeper and more meaningful connections. It's through these empathetic exchanges that we build the bridges of unity and interconnectedness. Mastering the principle of correspondence in our daily lives involves cultivating a sense of mindfulness, awareness, and intentionality in everything we do, from our thoughts to our actions to how we interact with the world. Aligning ourselves with the interconnectedness of all things can help us navigate life's challenges with greater grace and purpose. It's about recognizing that we are part of a much bigger tapestry, and every action we take reverberates through the fabric of reality. One of the most essential practices for mastering correspondence is mindfulness. Have you ever been so caught up in the rush of life that you stop noticing the smaller details? Mindfulness involves bringing our full attention to the present moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. This practice allows us to cultivate a deeper awareness of the patterns and synchronicities that shape our reality, making it easier to respond to life with clarity and wisdom. Another powerful tool for integrating the principle of correspondence is journaling. By regularly writing down our thoughts, experiences, and reflections, we gain insight into the deeper patterns at play in our lives. Journaling helps us track our personal growth, identify recurring themes, and set clear intentions for transformation. It's a practice that allows us to not only document our journey, but to understand the lessons the universe is sending our way. For those seeking more advanced techniques, there are tools that draw on the principles of correspondence to offer profound insights, tools like tarot and astrology. Both of these systems are built on the idea that the universe is filled with symbolic patterns and energies that reflect our internal states and life paths. Through tarot readings or astrological charts, we can gain clarity about ourselves, our subconscious patterns, and the broader forces at work in our lives. These tools can serve as guides, helping us navigate the complexities of life and make decisions in alignment with our highest good. Whether using them for personal growth or spiritual evolution, they are valuable practices for deepening our understanding of the interconnected universe. Thank you very much for staying with us until the end. If this content made sense to you and is helping with your awakening, share it with those you believe can also benefit from it. If you haven't liked it yet, take the opportunity now to subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any content we've prepared to support you on this journey. If the video touched your heart and you want to support even more, consider making a donation through the Super Like. Additionally, we have an exclusive members club for those who want early access to new messages that go even deeper. Now that you know more about this topic and the impact it can have, please share your opinion below and tell us your story. Each account is important and could be the key for someone else to take the next step in their awakening. Our goal here is to grow together, so share this video with your friends, family, or anyone who might benefit. Thank you very much once again, and see you next time.